The womb of Mother Earth is all around us. Many people believe that this is not heaven, that we are in a fallen world, but that is not the case. We can make this heaven. We just have to fall into step with our true nature. Our nature, which Mother Earth, sometimes, not directly, tries to show us, tries to help us remember who we truly are as part of the source, by bringing out the best in us when we find that harmony with nature. It is no coincidence that the color green actually has an impact on intelligence just a little bit. Green light, having green all around you, it brings out our intelligence. Maybe not by much, but it does bring out our intelligence. The color green and the forests and the grass, the trees, they connect to the sky, they connect to the rock, and we are suspended between field and sky. Many gods are shown having either blue on their skin or very blue backgrounds, or looking up into the sky. The causal dimension, the one even above the astral, has an influence even here in the color blue. And I don't want to stress something like this very much, but blue light and blue environment, it actually promotes calmness to a certain degree, and that's no coincidence either. There are secrets, there is evidence all around us, and those secrets can be made plain and shown that we just had to look a little bit. Our material nature in society pushes us to use more instead of appreciating what we have. It fools us into thinking that our value is what we produce or the job that we do. But those things are just temporary. We're kind of playing around with society, jobs, money. And more people are waking up to the fact that life is so much more than production, but it's appreciation for what we have and who we are deep down, because we are all of the same essence. Now there is wrath in nature, tornadoes, tsunamis, terrible rain, cyclones. Sometimes the sky turns into this deep gray, and it seems like our world is at an end. These weather patterns are not necessarily directed at us, so we have an effect on the world, and we are slowly killing it. But the world will recover whether we stop or not. Because if we stop soon with this ridiculous amount of usage and production, we're still going to have a little bit of blowback. The earth can correct us by destroying us. But there's this quote from the Mahabharata. When Dharma is protected, it protects. When Dharma is destroyed, it destroys. It's very much true of Mother Nature. And Dharma is at the heart of Mother Nature. But nature can also be loving. It can provide for us a stable womb in which we can cultivate our soul, if we choose to. I might call nature Jora. Others may call her Nyor. Others may call her Gaia. It doesn't really matter what we call Mother Nature. And it doesn't matter how we connect, as long as we are connecting with nature. By following our truest self. And also being compassionate for nature and to others. This is the way. And this is the way we must realize and stepping away from the things that most people value. At any rate, thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been interesting. I hope Mother Earth blesses you and you bless Mother Earth. And I hope that order is maintained. Thank you. Have a good day. Here is a pleasant sounding creek for you. Been through this forest many times, but that sound never gets old. Please excuse my squeaky shoes. Need some new ones. This is the path to the pavilion that I do a lot of rituals in, as y'all have seen. Even nicer of a walk if the plane wasn't. There's a lot of planes that go overhead. DFW is a gigantic airport. Everything's green and in bloom. My candles are still there from last night. Kind of feel like I should pick them back up. Looks like they might have gone out. Probably because of wind. Always had trouble keeping candles lit. Oh, can't you just throw them away? Got my COVID vaccines, so don't feel too bad about picking that up. Don't litter, everybody. Yeah, I'll probably grab these candles, but it's a great pavilion. Nobody ever comes here at night, and on all sides you can't see you from the road. I could do whatever I want here, basically. All right, I'm gonna take you to another part of the forest, and I'm gonna grab these candles, by the way. I like the little intersection of triangles here. I've always liked that. They're just working away, aren't they? So busy. Stuff to do. All right, so this is a nice little pond. I've been here many times. There's a guy fishing in it. It's a very well kept area around here. I think I see some, well, I'm not sure where the ducks are at. Oh, there's some over there. I think it was Sadhguru that said, if you focus your complete attention on a blade of grass, it becomes a wonderful miracle. To really understand the forest, you have to focus in on the little things as well as the big things. Trees are the veins of the earth. That's kind of what I think of them as. Not sure if anybody else does. There used to be a bridge right here. Every single pebble is unique. Some paths one has to make themselves. And avoid low-hanging vines. There's a part of me that when I see a forest, you know, if I'm in the car, it just makes me want to like run into it. Like there's a part of me that wants to run through this, though I know it'd be very unwise. I'd either fall a good bit by a snake or something, but there's always a part of me that just wants to go further and further into the forest. I've always had that sensation for some reason. Sometimes a seat is just too good not to take. You know, if you sit down, I think that Vitamus told me this, if you sit down and you just sit down against a tree and just focus on your energy and kind of your connection to nature in general, then you can really be aware of that energy, you feel it, and you can enhance your own. And the earth will take away some of your negative energy. Kind of had to stop the video because these planes, they're just ridiculous around DFW. I'm sure I'm gonna get some bugs on me. Yeah, this forest is very peaceful. It's well kept. Part of me doesn't like it when we even put pavement down or sidewalks but nature works with us and around us in many ways. There's a breath, a breathing to forests or any kind of, you know, natural place where there's not a lot of pavement and buildings. There's like this united breathing in and out. That's how the energy feels to me a lot of the time. You can definitely sense that they're all part of a grander spirit. So you might call it land white, you might call it something else, but it's, when you get in tune with it, you can breathe with the forest. And if you breathe with the forest, if you get in touch with it enough and you breathe with the forest, it'll leave a little bit of itself in you. And that can really help us realize our truest nature, past all the bad emotions and hate and suffering. Breathe with the universe. That's a lot of the time the only thing we can do.